Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club to set to meet the Polo Farm. And looks like we got both of our teams ready to go, so we're going to get right to the action in our 2025 Metropolitan Cup 6-goal. 4 truckers of polo here as we have the Mangore Pony Up team in the green jerseys today going up against Continuum, and they are going to be in the blue jerseys. Now we do have a replacement for the Continuum group with I want a big shout out to Phil Gutman. He had to get surgery on his hand. Phil, hope you're doing well. We're going to have Enrique Bueno play the for Phil today, and I'm sure Phil's cheering his team on. And of course, the beautiful Continuum set up in Miami. So make sure you check that out. We'll get you more information. Is look at this. They're going to come right out of the bowl-in and almost get a breakaway goal here by Enrique, but controlled and taken out by the Mangore Pony Up team. Now, for the Mangore Pony Up team in the green jerseys, they're going to have Rick Salter playing the number 1. Santos Teves will play the number 2. Cruz Bilbao will play the 3. And Gonzalo Teves right here on the ball will play the number 4. Father-son combination with the Teves group. Nice ball down the center as I say. And I might have switched a few jerseys around here for you, and I'll make sure I get that please set up, as it looks like maybe Gonzalo has gone to the number 3 position today. We'll confirm on that, and Cruz to the number 4. But on the Continuum group, we have Enrique playing the 1. Benji Daniels will play the number 2. Santos Bollini will play the number 3. And we will have Matias Gonzalez playing the number 4. And it looks like their jerseys are set up there. If there's any changes, I'll let you know. Now, we will get a 1.5 here for the Mangore Pony Up team in the green, as they are on the handicap. It's going to be picked up here and controlled by Gonzalez, and he is going to drive one right there and get the first goal of the day. And there you go. So it does look like there is a little switch. I think they went ahead and put Rick at the back for the Mangore team. Let's watch this goal right here, though. Look at this beautiful goal by Matias Gonzalez. I believe Rick looked like he might be wearing the 4 today. Yeah, they are going to switch it up. So we're going to have Santos Teves playing the number 1. Cruz Bilbao play the number 2. Gonzalo Teves will play the 3. And Rick Salter will play the 4 today. A little switch in the lineup there for the Mangore Pony Up team. So that should line us out pretty well. On the bowl-in here, and of course, remember, we are switching directions after every goal scored for any of our new viewers. Picked up here and controlled by Bollini. Oh, no. 2 players come together there. Make sure Santos is okay. Looks like, let's take a look at this. Keep an eye on these. Oh, yes, the mount popped up and hit Santos Bollini in the face, it looked like. So we'll make sure he's okay. They're going to check him out here. We need to take time here. So we're going to take a time out here, and we'll get him checked out. That was it looked unintentional, but we want to make sure Santos is okay. 2 mounts, they came together there. You can see the mount had come up and hit Santos in the face. We do have our mount officials today working. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and check out Santos, so we'll make sure he is okay. So we'll take a little bit of a break in the action for this. He is off his horse and on the sideline. So we have Esteban Ferrari will be our mount official. Looks like they are going to send the teams to their tents. Is a good shot there, Matias. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to send both teams down. We're right around the courtesy change here. We're going to have Santos get checked out here by, of course, our paramedics on the scene. I'm going to go to a little break. So take a little break. We'll make sure everybody's okay, and we'll be right back. Stay with us for more action here in the Metropolitan Cup.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Okay, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we had a little bit of an issue here at the beginning of the game. Just two players were in a sword fight, kind of a hook. Remember the rule in the game of polo. You must be in control of your mallet 100% of the time. I would say 99% of the time when a mallet, or there's a problem with a mallet hitting a player or a horse, it is unintentional. And but in this case, we did have two players that were in a hook. A mallet came up, did hit a player in the face, and he has been tended to nicely. I want to thank our paramedics on the scene. He's fine, Santos Bollini, and so that's a very good sign. Playing for the Continuum group in the blue jerseys. Love their blue jerseys. Once again, while we're waiting for Santos, and we have our mountain official there, Esteban Ferrari, one of our top umpires that will be working in the World Polo League and umpiring all of our polo from Argentina, as we have an international group of umpires. We have a group from the U.S., we have umpires from the U.K., and, of course, Argentina to add to our list. And here's a good shot of Santos as he mounts up. And it looks like Grayman ready to go. So he looks fine, and we'll keep an eye on Santos. They are playing, as I said, shout out to to Phil Gutman, the sponsor for the Continuum group. He had to get an operation on his work on his hand. So good recovery, quick recovery, speedy recovery, Phil. And he's having Enrique Bueno play for him. Benji Daniels is also playing the number 2. Santos Bollini and Matias Gonzalez will play number 4. They are in the blue. They're playing against the Mangore team in the pony up. So we did have dangerous use of the mallet. Now, unintentional. So there will be a penalty shot just from the spot here. Possession given to the Continuum group. And looks like Enrique is going to have an opportunity here. Nice shot as Daniels comes in there. Now they give it right back to Santos. And Santos Bollini, that's the way you recover quickly. And he's going to pick up a quick goal here. So 2 very quick goals in the beginning of this 4-chucker game. Everybody lined out well there. Enrique led the attack, and Benji jumped in the line. That gave Santos number 3 an opportunity to jump on the loose ball play and get the putter goal. Now, we do have a 1.5 on the handicap. So it is 2 to 1.5. .5 will not be displayed today. I'll remind you of that as the game continues. And Santos trying to get out in front there. They come together. And a whistle. So that'll stop the clock. We did have our courtesy change already for the first chucker. Remember, 4 chuckers. Congratulations. So we had some earlier games today as we've been playing the Metropolitan Cup all day today. And Three Graces winning the early game today, and they're on fire. Here we go. On the ball from center, picked up here, taken in and controlled, and it's going to be picked up by Cruz Bilbao. Nice little pump fake. Cruz misses. And Santos. Santos tries to work it out. Now controlled by Teves. Open back shot looking for Cruz. He'll get out in front of Gonzalez. Cruz going to shoot a goal here. And that ball will go just wide to the right, and we'll click down to 2 minutes. So knock-in coming, opportunity. Now, the Continuum group, I actually was umpiring their game, their first game, and they won in overtime. It was an amazing game. They're a power polo team, and it starts with this guy right here, number 4. He hits the ball very deep. He's very skilled on 4 goals. Gonzalez has played in a lot of high goal polo, so keep an eye on him because here he goes. Matias. Oh, he's going to launch one here, and look at this little chestnut mare. Now, Matias, he needs to come in from the left to right, shuts the pony down, drags it in, little pump fake, back to the inside. I like this move. Look for the next shot. Oh, it bounces off a pony. He's going to have to regroup here. He does nicely. Puts Bilbao on his hip. Round they go. Matias still in control. Now he'll flip it back under the left side. Great ball control here by Gonzalez. Looking for a little help. Players coming back and forth all around. Gonzalo Teves gets there. Now Daniels. And then finally we get a whistle. A lot of action in our south goal mouth. Once again, we are at the Santa Rita Polo Farm on the Aspen Field. Here's Matias. He goes around there, and they come together. And then finally, there's a whistle to stop the action. They're going to give this ball up as a right-of-way violation, and it's going to go in favor of the Mangore Pony Up team, co-sponsor. Rick, wearing the red helmet. He loves to take the penalty shots. He'll start the dead ball plays, the 5s, and he'll get it moving. They work this very well. Rick and Gonzalo Teves, number 3. And it'll be Gonzalo to launch one here, looking for either Cruz or Santos, but stolen away here, and it's going to be Enrique. Bueno gets a piece of it. Now he'll leave it for Bollini. Across the field it goes, whistle on the play. So that's going to be within our final 30 seconds. We'll check the times on here as we did have the injury, but it comes across here, ball going over. See how the line changes right there? Quick line change across the field. That's going to give the green the opportunity there. So we'll see where our mount official decides to drop the ball for our second chucker, but we're going to send everybody off. Once again, thank you for your patience. Glad to see Santos okay. We'll get ready for our second chucker of play. Stay with us. All right, here we go. As we get ready for our second chucker. Both teams very quick. Back on top of their mounts and back into the center. As we did have a whistle in the final 30 seconds of our first chucker. Santos looks like he's okay in that situation with players. Of course, the umpires do keep communication open with the players if the players do feel oozy or woozy or just, a little bit uneven, unsteady after certain plays. And, of course, we will take care of that, and everybody looks good. So we're going to move on, and this is a big game as the Continuum group, they want to keep that roll going. They're going to play a couple days in a row. They're going to play again tomorrow, so they're definitely going to be in a groove. The Mangore Pony Up team, they want to get a win here. 9 teams. We've been talking about it. Very competitive 6-goal league this year for the Metropolitan Cup. They looks like they're going to drop this ball right here. We'll see who decides to take it. They do switch around a lot as Cruz Bilbao, Santos Teves, and Gonzalo Teves follow. So they will also hit the penalties. On this case, it looks like they're going to not sure who they're going to use. They might have. It looks like Cruz was going ahead and teeing the ball up. Santos does hit, or Gonzalo does hit the longer penalties usually. As I said, they also use Rick to come in there, but it is going to be Bilbao, so it'll be Cruz. Opportunity, go ahead by a 0.5. To go up a half goal, well hit. And nice, well done. And there you go. Perfectly hit there. On 4, and that's going to go ahead and give them a lead as they come back to the center. So on to Bolin. As we switch directions, it's going to be picked up and controlled by Benji, and then a quick whistle. Let's see this. They come around the corner here. Controlled by Benji, number 2, and then it gets kicked to the right. So they're going to call a blocking foul. So they're just going to drop the ball from the spot. That will be a 5A. And Gonzalez is going to drive one. Oh, wow. What a shot by Matias as he is going to hit one easily. That ball was right. Let's see, right there. That's easily 130 plus with the roll. Golazo. Matias Gonzalez. He gets the one tap and then fires that ball. Fantastic. And like I said, he hits the ball very, very hard and clean. And you can see that ball had pace. And these are going to be big bowlings, these two teams. They're very active. Now it's going to be Benji doing a fantastic job in the middle of the field here, winning a couple bowlings, stolen away though and taken by Gonzalo. Teves getting the pony up, Mangore team moving, looking for Cruz. They come together, turned around, and Gonzalez. Matias again, just launching one. He's going to get Benji out in front. Benji checked his shoulder one time. The approach, that looks nice. Look for the finish now. He's got to go quickly. Well done. Benji Daniels, perfectly played. Power polo at its finest for the Continuum group. Can't do it any easier than that. As Matias Gonzalez hits an easy 120, 130 again. And what a nice approach shot by Benji Daniels to find himself an easy neck shot for the goal, hitting to the far post. Both teams looking strong here. Look at Benji, so strong on the Bollins here. 3 in a row for Daniels. Look for the near side. He keeps it on the field, goes for it. Off to the side, but he'll finish the play there. And the Continuum group doing a good job is winning a fair amount of the Bollins, getting the possessions, and once again, some great shots of the beautiful stables here at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. On the Aspen field, we played earlier on the Buenos Aires field, right next door. And you'll see all these different shots that grow. We're going to send everybody off. This will take a little bit, well, maybe a few seconds longer here on our Kersey change, as sometimes with the Kersey change, and people are asking about this, we do have times when the Kersey change, the ball is, well, this is a perfect example, is on the far side of the field. And with the ball being a good 300 plus yards away, we'll add a few seconds to the players coming back and forth. In that case, is a great time where here on CTV Sports, where we do hit the breakdown. Enrique Bueno right there, big smile on his face. Look, he's enjoying his game today. And we have 4 to 3.5. And here's Matias and his father being there. I believe we had a 1.5 on handicap, and then we had a goal by Santos Teves at the beginning and another penalty shot by Cruz Bilbao. So that should put us 4 to 3.5, yeah. And that today we check on our sideline. We got to thank for our field side correspondents. Remember the 0.5s, we always like to keep in mind, that is the matrix system, and it can be a little bit confusing for some of our fans. So we always like to try to fill you in on that. And it is all based on the number of chuckers and the handicap. And looks like I like this as Estevan, who's been with us for many years. That's from Ferrari, top international professional umpire. Making sure Santos, and I believe he's a tough kid now. So he looked like he was okay. His father, Juan Bollini, was there too. And looks like we got everybody back on the field here after our Kersey change. Here in our second chucker play. We'll start with a knock-in. Ball was just off the field when everybody went to change. Looks like Rick might come and set up here in the red helmet, red bandages there, Rick Salter. And it will be Rick taking the knock-in, number 4. On a one touch, he's going to find Gonzalo. Gonzalo on a beautiful gray pony here. He's going to knock this one down the line, looking for Cruz Bilbao. Cruz, you got to watch out. As Cruz Bilbao, Enrique pressing. Cruz offside, near side, look for the finish. And that ball is just going to go just wide to the right. Nice attempt as that ball kind of popped up on him when he went for that second shot. And it'll be Matias. And get ready to duck because he has been using his teammates very, very well in the 6th goal. Outlet pass, he's going to go to the far side. Nobody there, and it's going to be intercepted and controlled by Gonzalo. Teves around the corner. Finding room to work here. He'll take it back inside. Now the shot on goal. It's going to bounce off of Matias's pony. Matias working the near side here in front of goal. Cleaned up out of there by Benji. Benji, very active here in the first 2 chuckers. Now they'll find Santos. Bollini on the chestnut. Works it to the inside, outside. He's got Enrique going forward. There's the pass, and Bueno should have a breakaway here. Enrique. There, just overrides a little bit there, and it's cleaned up. And everybody's going to have to hustle to get back on defense. Oh, they're going to get lucky. It comes off the board, but Gonzalo, knowing that he's a man up here on a 3-on-2 breakaway, they're going to go with it. Gonzalo, Santos takes a swipe at it. This is a neutral ball here. Who's going to get there? Matias. The two great ponies. Gonzalez, flip to the inside. That's a perfect pass for Santos. Bollini's going to lay it off to the right side. So again, both teams using the field, opening this game up. And the Mangore Pony Up team will regroup here for another knock-in, and it'll be Rick Salter. Rick. Looks like a very comfortable mount that Rick's on here. Very easy to hit the ball off of. They decide to go cross field, and that's going to work as the two Teves is hooked up. Gonzalo finding Santos down the center. They'll find Cruz Bilbao. They come together. Turn around and controlled by Benji. Little flip pass to Santos, and now Bollini with the approach. Santos, if he can keep it going here in the red zone. And Santos will get his second of the day. And mixing it up very well, the Continuum group. I love this. Keep it out in front of you. Bring the shoulders down. The head follows. Keeping the ball just in front. And that'll take us into our halftime. So mixing it up very well with a goal from Benji, 2 from Santos, 2 from Matias. That's how they get their 5. Then 1.5 on the handicap, a goal by Santos and a goal by Cruz Bilbao. And there we go, halftime. So we'll get them all on some fresh ponies, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and you know, huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Okay, welcome back. Everybody gets organized here for the second half, and a lot of stuff going on here at the club. And I want to thank everyone for tuning in to CTV Sports and, well, being a big part of the Grand Champions Polo Club. Remember the summer season. Also, we've had people asking about the summer season once again at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And you can get organized for that. It starts in July, August, goes into September based on the scheduling. So make sure you go to AspenValleyPoloClub.com. Prepare for Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails. We're going to have that because it starts to start up, where we have the opportunity to mix and match. Some of our beginner players have the opportunity to play. And big turnout with our social scene last year, so keep an eye on that. Remember, our app. Make sure you download the app, and you'll be able to get all your information sent to you. Actually, I had some people ask me about the other day. They're actually applauding that, giving them the ability to be in the right spot at the right time, which is takes a lot of work. And so well done as they keep everyone organized on where to be. It looks like you got a good crowd at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Remember, it is a private facility, so during the week, if there's no games going on, please, if you do not enter the stables without being escorted by one of our managers that are on the farm, please respect that if you may. There's a lot of moving parts out there at the beautiful Santa Rita Polo Farm. Santa Rita Polo Farm is an extension of they have the extension of the Santa Rita breeding operation, and has been a fantastic breeding operation and working with so many new polo ponies that are being trained and played as they do travel, those four beautiful four-legged athletes around the nation and around the world to play. Good shot here of Enrique Bueno as he comes back on the field. All different levels as they play, and as we start out and we build as the season goes on. We were starting with our lower tournaments, or lower rated tournaments. Going to go for the 6th goal and work their way up. Pole School has been playing chuckers continuously. And so if you are new, or actually if you're just getting back and you want to get back and get in shape and prepare for some later tournaments, you can come out to the pole school, as they are playing a lot of chuckers during the pole school. They kind of mix it up a lot. So you need to get with them and go to gcpole.com. Make sure you get lined out. They'll put you in the right type of atmosphere. And if you're ready for the polo on demand, well, they'll set you up and get you involved in any level of polo that you demand or would like to play in. So you can play in all levels. They'll cover everything from A to Z if you like. If you have your horses, you can work it out that way. If you need horses, teams, players, coaches, training staff, whatever you need, the staff will set you up with a amazing program to take care of your needs. And that's why the Polo on Demand program has been so successful. I want to thank everyone for joining it. It was great seeing a lot of sponsors that come. Actually, there are people who want to play in the World Polo League using the Polo on Demand program. So you can find a lot there. And, of course, it is based to set up for all needs, not just singular, but for the beginner and, of course, the professional. Here we go. Everybody back on top of their horses. 2 chuckers left. 5 to 3.5 at the moment. So do not forget about that half a goal, as that ball goes just wide. And once again, Continuum in the blue jersey, Enrique Bueno, Benji Daniels, Santos Bollini, and Matias Gonzalez against Mangore, pony up in the green with Santos Teves, Cruz Bilbao, Gonzalo Teves, and Rick Salter. It's going to be picked up here and controlled by Bollini. Santos, huge shot down the center. Now, little rotation play as they send Matias forward. Gonzalez, offside, near side, flips it back to the inside now. He'll work it around. There's the shot on goal. And the high flag. And Matias is on a roll. 3 for 3, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, now in the third. You see how he finds the open space and then takes a shot. A lot of times the pole, to find that open space, you need to actually put the ball in a place away from the goal. It might be counterproductive. It might look counterproductive, but it actually is a brilliant play. And Matias showing you how to execute that play at a very high level. Back to the bowl-in here. It's been about 50-50 now. It was all Continuum. Now it will be the green to win. Loose ball play. It looked like Enrique had control, but it's going to be stolen away by Gonzalo Teves. Working down the sideline here. Going to get rubbed by Bollini. Santos doing a good job containing Gonzalo. He'll push him wide. Now he'll control the ball. Benji comes around the inside. It bounced off a pony. No play there for Enrique. He'll leave it for Benji. Good job here by Daniels. Good little turn as he works it back to forward. We got Santos on the move. Bollini on the run. And we're going to get a whistle. So Daniels turns the play quickly to get the offensive attack going. And they're going to call a right-of-way violation on the pass. Got to drop that ball from the spot, so penalty 5A. Rick will start it off again for the Mangore Pony Up team. Done a good job finding Gonzalo. Teves going to shoot a goal here. Goes for the deep neck shot. Santos gets a piece of it, Teves. But off to the right side. So it will be a Kersey change. Just to be a quick one. We got everybody down right there in front. So it's going to be Santos Bollini. To mount up. A little conversation there with Esteban Ferrari. You talking about the last play there when Santos went for the offside. It looked like Esteban was telling me he thought he needed to make a near side play there. They were talking about that play. Ball kind of went 45 down the side. And remember, it's all about the lesser angle, and players are coming from the same angle. Now a good shot here of Matias Gonzalez and Santos Bollini, number 3 and number 4. Actually, the winning connection in their last game, Matias turned the ball at center field in the overtime chucker, hit one about 140. I was behind him on the field, trust me. It was very well hit. And it was great passing because Santos was in such a good spot. He actually laid it about 5 to 8 yards in front of him, and then Santos took one shot to finish the game. Very, very close game. Went about 3 minutes into the overtime. They haven't played since, so this is a huge game here for the Continuum group. They'd love to get a win here, and they're looking pretty good here in the third chukker with 3:15 left. And Matias is just going to keep them moving, and that's what I love about him. He loves to get it out there, and it's going to be Enrique Bueno. He gets a piece of it. And backed up cleanly by Teves. Loose ball play. Matias is going to meet this one, and that ball will make it inside the 60. Good read here. Well done, Rick. Salter's going to take it to the outside. Rick still keeping it moving. Now he'll leave it for Gonzalo. Good combination. Bollini tries to steal it away. And Teves will control. Santos is going forward. Cruz is going forward. Rick's going to stay back in the rumble seat as they hit the big ball to the far left side, and he'll find Santos. Teves switches to the near side. Stolen away by Bollini. Cruz will have a control. Out of the air. And they'll be controlled by Matias again. And Matias is going to keep them moving. Boy, if you're not back when he hits the ball, you could be in trouble. That ball actually hits the ground and stops, and they're going to roll around the corner. But, wow, very smooth second half to this third chukker. Gonzalo Teves now checks it down. He's going to be shadowed by Bollini. Back to the inside. Looking for a green jersey. Good D. Continuing. Everybody picking up a man. Benji. Very steady, strong game today by Daniels. Gonzalez with the control play. Little trouble, no problem. Matias. Nobody on him just yet here, so he can move the ball, and that's what he elects to do now. Looking for Bollini. Good read here by Santos. No play. So pull out of that play. Let him go to the next one. And then look what happens. Benji falls back in line. And that's good communication by the boys in blue. Into the corner they go. Benji keeping the pressure on Gonzalo Teves. They come together. Santos lays down. Turns around quickly. Matias will get the steal. Golo still has control. Now, dips to the outside. Look for the shot on goal. And just wide to the right, and that'll take us into our fourth chucker play. So when we return, we will have the knock-in coming for the Mangore Pony Up team. So we'll be right back for our fourth and final chucker.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bollini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for our fourth and final chucker. And as they get set here, we're looking at, remember the 0.5, so we're looking at 2.5 to 6 at the moment. And the Continuum group holding on. Playing very, very just steady polo, trying to keep the Mangore Pony Up team in a good spot and not give them any breakaways, mixing it up very well. Enrique staying in the front. Very similar how Phil would play. Gutman, if he was on the team, he loves playing number one. So, and then Benji doing a great job just kind of, in the middle, making these nice little plays to free up Santos and Matias. And, of course, they've mixed the scoring up very well. On the other side, Rick's done a great job, Salter, on all their penalties. They've just been very tough defense by the Continuing group. They're not allowing a lot of shots on goal. And that can be tough. So, sometimes you get that offense rolling, you get them going in the right direction. You just can't get it between the posts. They're just not giving them easy shots. So this is our fourth and final chucker. And enough time here. But like I said, the Continuum group has just they've not made many errors, and they're not giving a lot of penalties, which is great because as in this league with the 4 truckers, you need to be careful when you give a team opportunities from the penalty line, and so they're you want to keep the teams off the line. That is a huge responsibility, and they're doing a good job at it. Here we go. We got everybody back out, and our final chucker. Rick Salter's going to go ahead and do the honors. Rick, finding the outside, and it's going to be Teves to Teves. That's you to Cruz, and Cruz will control. Looks like Continuum is going to go ahead and just kind of play a zone style here in the 4th, and I applaud that as a coach. You have a lead here, so make sure you don't foul and make sure you cover spots of the field. Matias Gonzalez is going to find Santos Bollini. Bollini will work it down into the coffin corner, which means Teves is going to have to go ahead and sacrifice. He does a good job at it, and Cruz will fall in line and control with the ball. Bilbao, good little turn here. Clean ride off by Bollini. Leaves it now for Daniels. Daniels shot on goal, and well done, Benji. Benji's going to get his 2nd goal of the day. And again, this is just great teamwork. Watch how they all work for each other. Santos takes out the man. Benji falls right in behind. Then Benji finds the open spot, and a great choice. Shots right there by Benji Daniels, not to hold the ball too long. Snap goal, 7 to 2.5. Back to the center. Everything's going to be right here in front of us on Estevan. Another ball won by Matias. Gonzalez says, all right, guys, fall in line. Here we go. Colo on a move. This is a great approach shot. Nice hook, though, by Bilbao. Cleaned up by Teves. Will that ball make it out of the red zone? No. Picked up and controlled by Bollini. Santos. Shot and the high flag. So, broken play there. Bad luck. Or maybe that one just wide. Just wide. So they'll go and line up for the knock-in. Good read, though, here by the Continuum group. That'll keep it at 7 to 2.5. And it'll be Rick again. Shovel pass from Salter. And this is what you want, power polo right now, because down by 4.5. You need to roll. A little bit of a miss hit there. Good read, though. Santos gets around, meets Cruz. Cruz will sneak away, though, go to the center, and Bilbao's going to have a chance. Shot on goal. Cruz off the left side. Save by Santos. But that ball will roll over the end line. And they'll get ready for the knock-in. That'll take us to our final courtesy change. So they'll go ahead and get on their final horses here. And with 3:26 on the clock, we will see if they can make a run. Going to be tough. But they still got enough time, believe it or not, with 3:26. We've seen a change before. Cross bracket style. Every game is big now, as I said, with the bracket A and bracket B playing against the Mangore Pony Up team. And then they played, of course, going against Continuum. Now earlier today we had the Roseview Farms on Woodmere, and they went up against Three Graces Polo, who are playing very, very, very good. They've had a great season. The Polo School in bracket A also, cross bracket over to Tough Rider. And then, of course, that bracket C was very competitive where they played within each other with Smithfield Farms. Smithfield Farms, they looked very, very good, too, yesterday. And they played against the Rosalinda Polo, Cressida Homes. And then Victory Polo. Victory Polo also, well, good. So that bracket, Smithfield Farms and Victory, they're going to end up making it to the semis as the two top teams will move on from there. Rosalinda Polo getting edged out. And then we're still battling it out in A and B. Good shot here of Juan Bollini Sr. and Santos Bollini. Getting a little Juan Bollini coaching the team. Actually, also coaches Phil Gutman. Actually started Phil, as Phil did start playing in the polo school, and now Phil actually plays in all different levels, and he played in our beach polo also down in Miami, remember, in November. And, of course, the Continuum, make sure you check that out in Miami Beach. Fantastic. Here we go. Everybody back, final, 3:20 on the clock. Cruz with the back shot. He'll find Gonzalo. Good little turn. I like this gray pony. Shot on goal here. A bit of a lob wedge. Oh, man, just off to the right side. A little bad luck here for the Mangore Pony Up team today. And it'll be the man in the black helmet, Gonzalez, Matias, Santos, Benji, still with Santos. Good cover by Cruz. He'll push Benji wide, make the turn, try to get by Gonzalez here. Matias is going to press him. Then the check, the shot on goal, and just bad luck once again. They are getting the shots. Just need to adjust a little bit here. Little left, little right. And Matias says, guys, let's go to the left side. Matias. Ooh, a rare miss. And it does happen sometimes. But a rare miss there by Matias Gonzalez. Looked like he decided to go across goal with that, and I'm not sure exactly what happened. Let's take a look at this. He kind of was looking downfield, I think. And yeah, just it does happen sometimes. Just a little bit of a miss there, and then it's a dead ball play. That ball's still going up and down the field. Remember, when the ball does stop on the polo field, the actual line is the old line. The direction the ball was traveling before it stopped. So a good read there by Gonzalo Teves and a good shot. Now Cruz. See if they can roll here. 3.5 to 7. Bilbao, you like to finish strong here. Good drag. Look for the near side finish. Can he save it? Oh, man, just to the outside. And once again, maybe a little too far on the approach shot. This is that same area where Matias pushes the ball back almost towards the 30. Sometimes you're better to push that ball away from the goal, and then it gives you a little more room to work. Cruz taking it very close to the end line there, and that ball will go out, and Gonzalez says, all right, well, we're just going to launch this one, guys. And he does very well. 150. What a hit. Now, bueno. Enrique drags it forward and then goes for the putter stroke. Benji will fall in line. Santos will press Gonzalo. And we'll click into our final 30 seconds. So it looks like the Continuum is going to hold on here and are looking very strong at 2-0. We will get a breakaway play. And yes, that will end it. So the Continuum will hold on And congratulations to Enrique, Benji, Santos, and Matias, and of course, Phil. Get well soon. And of course, the Mangore team with Pony Up, Rick, Santos, Cruz, and Gonzalo. Continuing action tomorrow, so make sure you check all of our listings for all of our games that are coming up on our scheduling. I'm Dale Schwetz, and I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.